I just want to say big up to Fabian Edwards, who last week challenged for the world title.
Yes.
He never won the belt, but he gave a solid account of himself. And I wanted him to do it, man. I mean, it's not over. It's not over. But I do want him to do it. I do want them to create. When I say them, I'm talking about the Edwards brothers. This is Birmingham. And if they win, we all win. That's just a fact. If they win, we all win because it shines a light on the city. And when there's a light on the city, it helps everyone. Because let's say you're at a town and they went Jamaica and she said that people were saying, where you live in the UK? And they're like, Birmingham. And they're like, oh, that's where the UFC champion's from.
Yeah,
you see what I'm trying to say? So what I'm showing you is when they win, everybody wins because everything we're doing, when we go out of town, people can recognize the city more. So I wanted them to kind of almost be like, what I wanted to happen, Noble, what I still want to happen is for Fabian to go into the UFC. Because I know Fabian's 185, 180 is it? No, but 185.
185.
Yeah, so Fabian's 185. So what I want is for Fabian to block up Bellator, then go to UFC when his contract with Bellator is over, and Rocky's running 170 and he's challenging at 185. If that goes, trust me, I will be a very happy individual because, like I said, I'm sentimental, especially when it comes to Brom. Guys that are coming from our background, our age group, our culture, I'm not going to say struggle because it depends what you call a struggle, but these men are cut from the same cloth as us. So we want to see them win, man. So big up the Edwards brothers. Big up Dave. Every time. Give me a quick breakdown of the fight, though, Noble, because I can't do it like you.
Yeah, of course. So just working my way backwards, as you said, it would be excellent if you could, have a nice little run in Bellator, then go over to the UFC, run the 185 division. 185 division is a little log jammed at the moment. He's definitely going to need to improve on his wrestling. He's made leaps and bounds in reference to that, but there are some heavyweight grapplers in that 185. A couple of them still that will cause some problems. Reference to Bellator thing, I'm not sure if you're aware, but they're in discussions for the last how many months now to be purchased. So there's lots of rumors going around. It seems like, based upon the conversations I've had back office and with media, etc., it looks like PFL will be purchasing Bellator.
Okay.
What that's going to look like, nobody knows currently. If this actually does go through, they're going to be like what the UFC did in essence. Swallow the brand, or purchase the brand, swallow them up, and then pick and choose the talent that you want to now bolster up your promotion. So that's most likely what's going to happen. So he's safe in that respect because he's number one contender still, after losing that. But going back to the fight, that's the technicalities. The fight itself, Fabian came out hella strong. Close round, but it was a decisive victory first round wise, chewing up his legs, strikes on point. Johnny is good as well, man. Johnny is good, and as we saw, he said, I think he got back to his corner, and Dustin and the little Ginger Utah, can't remember what his name is, former fighter as well. They were like, listen, mix it up, man. Take him down. Just take him down. So don't stand with this guy. He's going to boss you up, as you saw. You see the gash in Johnny Eblen's eyebrow, sibling?
Yeah, man. And he had stitches by the press conference.
Serious business, man. Johnny Eblen did what he needs to do. He's an excellent champion. He was competitive on the feet, but if he would have stayed in that mode, Edwards would have took him out. He wouldn't have went no 5 rounds. Edwards would have took him out 150%. Once he got him down, there was one particular elbow, and you saw the way Fabian took it. It was like, shit, he's out, man. He's out. But then at the same time, we've seen multiple fights where mans are taking bombs, and women, not just men, bombs, and you're thinking, why isn't the referee stopping this is clearly like over. In those cases, I don't think it would have been any difference in regards to the result, but he put up an excellent performance, and it wasn't a case that he just got ran over, as some people thought. The takedown defense. If anybody hasn't watched it, go back onto the BBC iPlayer, watch the fight. The takedown defense is on point. It's elevation, growth, and development. He's gonna get there, man. He's gonna get there, sibling.
Yeah, man, that's what we want to see.